What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Pelicans tonight. Obviously, guys, it was a huge, big win for the Los Angeles Lakers going up against this Pelicans team. And as we all know by now, with the whole situation of the Lakers potentially having interest in Anthony Davis, who, by the way, tonight had a great performance tonight. I believe he had a double-double tonight with 30 points and 20 rebounds. I mean, this guy is on a different level. But obviously, guys, like I said, the whole rumor mill of the Lakers being interested in Anthony Davis and the whole situation with the tampering of LeBron James, he should get fined or anything. Let's just put this out there, guys. There is no tampering whatsoever. There's just teams these days that are just trying to find a way for the Lakers to get fined in some way and just try to get them in trouble. And honestly, the small markets like New Orleans really need to stop. I mean, they need to stop and just grow up and just move on with this whole tampering issue, and especially towards a player, because I don't think it was tampering of having LeBron James saying that he wants the Lakers to go get Anthony Davis. So I don't think it was, and most people think it wasn't. So obviously, let's just move on from it. But obviously, guys, today's game, it was very entertaining and most impressive performance out of this Lakers team in quite some time. And obviously the main player that was in all honestly in all, like, I can't even put words out. Zubac. Guys, Zubac today in his first start as a Laker balled out with a double-double tonight. I believe he had 16 points and 11 rebounds. But obviously, with that type of performance, it was none other, without a doubt, without the help of LeBron James, who I believe in the first quarter averaged about 7 assists. So he was the basic need that Zubac needed to have a great performance tonight. And obviously he had a little bit of help with Lonzo tonight, but obviously Zubac balled out tonight. And honestly, guys, I always felt that there was some potential in Zubac, but then there's some times where I said to myself, why is he not trying? Why is he not playing well? Why is he not being that sort of center that we all potentially want him to be? And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But as of tonight, that was just a great performance out of Ivica Zubac, and I just hope that he just keeps this up. And if he just somehow takes this game into consideration and being like a sort of opportunity for him to just play good basketball, I think he should take that into consideration. And I just hope that he just continues to show that type of performance on a daily type of game basis. So just a great job tonight for Zubac. Overall, let's just talk about the starting for the starters, guys. I mean, obviously LeBron James had a great game today, averaged a triple-double tonight. I believe right now he is ranked in maybe top 6 in NBA history for averaging about, I believe, 72 triple-doubles in his career. Obviously, number 2 is Magic Johnson, and number 1 is Oscar Robinson. So obviously a great accomplishment for LeBron James tonight. And it was just a great performance overall for LeBron James. I believe he had I might be wrong with this, I think he had 20 points, maybe 22 points, something like that, with 13 assists and I believe 10 rebounds. So a great performance out of LeBron James, as always. The best player in the world, continuously to show that he is the best. And obviously, guys, he is going to be in the conversation of MVP at the end of the season. So let's just hope that that sort of momentum comes true, and LeBron James just keeps that momentum up. And I'm just rooting for him. So great job tonight for for LeBron James. Speaking of Lonzo, let's talk about his performance, guys. He scored 12 points out there tonight with 5 rebounds. Obviously tonight, it was just a good performance overall. I'm not saying that it was great or anything like that. It was just a decent performance out of Lonzo Ball tonight, and I just hope that he just continues that drive that he's been showing us for these past couple of games, attacking the rim and just being very aggressive in key moments. And guys, honestly, in today's game, I saw a little bit of improvement on his end shooting-wise. And even though some of you might disagree with me on it, but I seen some glimpse of him shooting those threes like it was pretty easy for him. And I believe it was maybe 1 or 2 times that he tried to do that, and it really worked well in his favor, and especially helping out the Lakers in key moments to take the lead for the in this game. So obviously a good performance out of Lonzo Ball tonight. Kyle Kuzma, guys, Kyle Kuzma is amazing. The guy is on a different level. Obviously 23 points out there tonight, and even though he is still struggling defensively, honestly, he is a master at playing good offensive basketball, and it's really showing, and especially those threes that he's been making as of late, that has been really helped the Lakers in key moments in games for in this game. So obviously 23 points continuously to we can honestly say that Kyle Kuzma is ready. The guy is there. And I can honestly say, you know, no matter how many years LeBron James has left in him and, you know, remaining with the Lakers, I can honestly say the second best player on this team, it is Kyle Kuzma. Okay? Without a question, without a doubt, that Kyle Kuzma is the second best Lakers scorer for the Lakers on this team. So obviously he's taken a lot of advantage of learning from the best, from LeBron James. So I just hope he continuously use that momentum and using that mentality to learn from LeBron James, and obviously being sort of a work in progress for him to be someday a future successor to LeBron James once either like his contract expires, or you know, he just decides to retire at the end of his career. So obviously kudos to Kyle Kuzma tonight for playing a great performance against this Pelicans team. Who else tonight? I mentioned, you know, Zubac. He played a good performance out there tonight. I'm probably missing somebody. Oh yeah, obviously Brandon Ingram. The return of Brandon Ingram after that injury of his, I was really surprised that he had a great performance out there tonight with 18 points. What a good way for him to return from his injury to the Staples and just have a great performance like that. And honestly, guys, for Brandon Ingram, even though he kind of struggled in the first quarter, he just came back in the second and third and just really, you know, played very well tonight. And obviously it was just a good game for him. What a good way for him to, you know, play a good performance after just missing a lot of games. I mean, including that suspension and dealing with that injury of his, he basically missed out most of the season so far. So I'm just glad with his return he gave us a great performance, and I'm just rooting for him to, you know, possibly play more better and just, you know, somehow gives us a great performance on a daily basis. So great job tonight for Brandon Ingram, and also out of Rajon Rondo, who, even though he had 8 points out there tonight off the bench, but he, with his playmaking and that sort of floor general that we've been missing from the bench, you know, since he injured his hand, really helped out the Lakers off the bench. And obviously with 9 assists, it was totally worth the wait for Rajon Rondo to return to the Los Angeles Lakers from his injury, and especially he was that sort of need that the Lakers needed off the bench. And like I said, it was just a great need that the Lakers had by having Rondo return from his injury, and especially from Brandon Ingram as well. So obviously those two players was the sort of need that the Lakers had to have just come back to them. So obviously overall, guys, of this Lakers team today, even though we saw some glimpse of Julius Randle playing as a Pelican, I mean, guys, no matter what happens with any of our Lakers who were Lakers and just grew up as a player, making a name for themselves, obviously I'm still gonna root for them. And even though there were some boos out in the Staples Center, even though there was that sort of hate at Julius Randle, I can honestly say, guys, I was rooting for the guy. I mean, the guy, even though left in basically bad terms, honestly, with the Lakers, he did have a great performance. And and honestly, even though he had a great performance, I was very impressed with Zubac taking advantage of Julius Randle, especially that beautiful block that he made in the fourth quarter, which really excited the Los Angeles Lakers fans. And obviously it was just something that really needed to happen. And, it was just one of those type of moments where even though, there was a former Laker playing against us, and a player like a Zubac, just manhandles Julius Randle like that, you just have to, get up on your feet and just really show a lot of appreciation to Zubac of his performance, and especially against a very good player in Julius Randle. But overall, guys, in tonight's game, please comment down below, give me your thoughts about the performance of any sort of Lakers. Honestly, I was very impressed with Zubac, and including like LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma, and also from Lonzo. There was a great performance out of them that really helped the Lakers' chances of having a big win against the Pelicans. And it really brings things into consideration, like as of right now, like would the Lakers still consider trading for Anthony Davis? And obviously they're just trying to build assets, and if Zubac continuously tried to play well on a daily basis, we can honestly either keep him or we can possibly use him as a trade asset. And most NBA teams obviously would love to have somebody like a Zubac on their team. So it still remains to be seen. I'm just throwing it out there. These are just talks, my thoughts and opinions. If you guys have any thoughts and opinions about the Lakers, trading wise or something like that, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about it. And guys, please, who was your favorite player in tonight's game that really stood out to you the most? Was it also Brandon Ingram's return by averaging 18 points? Or, was it like maybe Rondo, who's just that sort of need that the Lakers are probably glad of having him return after that injury of his? So, please, guys, comment down below, give me your thoughts about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Let's just hope that they keep this momentum up, and I believe they have a game on Sunday, I believe, so we just have to look forward to that. So just really can't wait for the Lakers to just come back from this and give us a sort of a decent win streak until possibly, when they play against the Warriors on Christmas Day. So just really can't wait for that. So please comment down below, like, subscribe, and guys, make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the Lakers, or just basically Lakers news or anything like that. So make sure to do that. So please comment down below, like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.